head coach Luke Ward after the Trojans take a 5-set win over Robert Morris to open up the conference season.
Yeah.
Big comeback, down 2-1 at one point. Pushed to Game 5. Game 5, you're down 14-11 before battling back to take the win. Talk about that comeback, Coach.
Yeah, that comeback was awesome. When I took that timeout 14-11, when I looked at the huddle, none of the girls were scared. They weren't frightened. They didn't waver. We just talked about, okay, what are we going to set up? We're going to get a good pass. What are we going to set up? Like, what's our offense going to look like? And once we get that kill, because we're confident that we're going to get that kill, we're just going to play defense out of our minds and we're not going to quit. And that's what they did. I mean, they pulled it together. Those girls did an awesome job.
Gabby Miller leads with 14 kills on the night, but a number of players really contributed on the offense. Who kind of stood out to you tonight?
Gabby, for sure. Gabby had a lot of kills. She had the most kills for us. I felt like Alita held her own. She was the most consistent. Lexi had a big game. She put balls away. She set up a good block. I think our two setters, who are both freshmen, this is the first time that we started with a 6-2, and one of them Piper had 19 assists and Kayla had 22 assists, and you don't always see that in the 6-2 offense. So it was nice to see that consistency in each front row. That means that they're doing their job and bettering the ball.
Talk about those two players, your two setters, both freshmen. A couple other freshmen playing key roles tonight. Playing in a match like this, down 2-1, down late in the fifth, what does that say about these kids who are fairly inexperienced when it comes to college volleyball to bounce back like that?
For sure. I think it just speaks to two things. It speaks to just who they are as people and just the confidence that they have that we're going to go out and get this, because they've been winners at their respective schools where they were before. So they're bringing that winning mentality. And I also feel like our leadership and our upperclassmen do a pretty dang good job as far as not allowing them to doubt themselves. Like, no, stay in it. And we just have buzzwords and we have reminders and we have people that are going to grind it out. And I felt like our DSs for sure. I know Marissa and I know Becca, had some high dig nights, but they do a good job trying to keep the team together.
Here with junior libero Becca Kowalczuk, finished with a team high 21 digs. Becca, tell us a little bit about that comeback there.
So definitely like a little bit of a struggle getting back into the game after we had lost the two. We came out with this really strong energy and everyone was together and we were doing really well. We had a little bit of setback at the end of that first game, but still ended up taking it. And then after that, we kind of lost it for a little bit. But I think what had happened was we all got in that mindset of enough is enough. And we just wanted to push through and just focus on each individual position so we could come together and put it all together.
Looking at that fifth set, Robert Morris had game point. It was 14-11 before the comeback. What did you tell your teammates there in those last couple plays?
Yeah, that was crazy. I have to say, like, that's never happened before. But I think what had happened was everyone went out there, and that last timeout, we didn't talk about, we call a timeout at 14-11. We didn't talk about, hey, we're down, what do we need to do here? We talked about the hits that we're going to run, what's open, what's here. So we kept it really simple, got out there, and just did what we had to do. Everyone did their job. The block set up amazing blocks for our defense to get around and actually pass really well because of the block. So shout out to the block for getting up tonight.
Once again, Trojans take the win in the conference opener over Robert Morris, 3-2. Becca, thanks.
Thanks.